We're gonna hop right into it. It's Grand Finals time. Smug Libre's in the chat. I see you guys are enjoying it. Alright, we got Naymie and Vanny. It's the rerun of Winners Finals. Naymie's managed to claw her way back up from the loser side again to fight her old nemesis. This is a familiar sight for everybody who's been watching the weeklies for the last few weeks. No major surprises here. We're gonna probably see Vanny Charizard with Rotom support, Naymie with running Sceptile, and with Emolga support, as expected. Walk up and grab. Let's do it. Good little counter. Leaf Blade catches, no tipper that time though. Oh, the lingering hitbox of poison interrupting Vanny. Oh! Okay, that was gutsy. Well, I've been looking for it all night. I got a Mizuna drop. Oh. Tried to escape there, didn't work. And there's so much damage just off of one crit grab. The rage on Vanny's side, putting in work for her. At least the attack down debuff is gone from that Izuna drop, so we're back in business. 35 health, all we need to do is touch her one more time. Calling Emolga. Vanny flies over. And that's gonna be the whiff punish off of the fire punch. First round, going to Naymie. Build up a full burst gauge already. Vanny very close to hers. Yep, and the chair manages to put it just off. Another walk-up grab. Naymie playing gutsy. Gets wrong with the poison breath this time, unfortunately. Gets whiff punished. And now Vanny's just pushing her back into the corner. The tail swipe. Gonna shift her back to field. Gonna have to block this fireball Woki. Went for horizontal projectile, and Vanny was already moving off to the side and chucking her fireballs. Oh. Naymie's doing a lot of gutsy plays right now. I think she figured out that's probably what she needs to do to get it to work. So far, it's working pretty well. Vanny's gonna have to contend with this defense down and the speed down. And Naymie's going to be the first to pop her burst, trying to activate it. And this is actually low enough to ground, it's going to catch for once. This is probably going to be a nice change of pace from all the last few times that she's activated that burst attack only for Vanny to fly over it. But she's got to have to watch out now. Vanny's going to answer back with her own burst, and this is still one-touch territory for both characters. It's actually a really close game right now. Leaf Blade catching right at the tip, and now just going to space it out, looking for that last hit. Naymie playing it safe, backing off into the corner, blocks all this pressure. Presses buttons at the landing. And goes underneath it. And the counterattack's going to take it. There was a clean answer back from Naymie. It looks like she's decided that she needs to be a little bit more bold and taking a little more dramatic actions in to take the rounds. And so far it's working out for her. She's up a round. With no changes on either side, it's gonna be a run back. Vanny, no stranger to this matchup, no stranger to this player. Both these guys probably gonna be able to adapt back and forth to each other. So I wouldn't rest on my laurels too much if I were Naymie. But we can earn ourselves a little bit of confidence there. We can take the confidence in, make it work for us, ride this momentum on. We've gone over to Pokkén for this opening round. But Iron the Claw, gonna catch the anti-air attempt. And now Naymie's in the corner, gonna take a Zoki. Of course Pokkén, Vanny just cancels, tries to fly back up, but unfortunately gets tagged right at the end. Vanny pressing buttons in response. The counter attack's gonna catch Seedoki. And the whiff punish on the boot. Counters the fire punch. It's making it work for her. Fancy bit of CADC movement there. Unfortunately, took a few too many hits on the way out. Vanny's gonna take another round. This time, walk-up counter-attack works for her. Vanny probably guessed that Naymie was gonna dash back or cancel forward, and gets hit. But Naymie taking this Oki, unfortunately, try to dash back and gets caught by the tail. She's slowly getting walked into the corner. activates Burst to try and get some pressure off her. And she tried to go for another gutsy Izuna drop, and that's gonna be a really bad situation for her. She's gonna take all this damage. She's in the corner now. Naymie activates Burst to try to get out. And does successfully manage to get out on the follow-up with the counter attack. Decent amount of damage. And now Burst has run out. Bad Fennekin call. Vanny could just punish him right over there. Vanny doesn't even feel the need to use her burst yet. Now she's using it to try and claim the rest of the round. Naymie hard called out a jump and it never came. Naymie backing off, blocks the stuff. She doesn't want to get open up now, not at this stage. She can still do it. Vanny floating above her head. I think she's trying to bait out another one. She's probably noticed that Naymie's been going for Izuna drop and like, okay, I'm just gonna float here and try and bait it. And to her credit, Naymie didn't go for it, but she didn't have a whole lot of health to work with there, and unfortunately, she lost that round. So now we've got a round apiece, going into round 3. Fennekin didn't seem to work out so well for Naymie. The first time round, Vanny just floated back and avoided it. The second time round, she just got punished from a distance. Fennekin is actually not a support you see too often. For the most part, if somebody wants a DP style support, the most common option is usually Umbreon. Because Umbreon gives full invincibility. Try to go for hard read. Vanny just a second too late on the grab. That was the right idea. But she's gonna get this corner carry, slowly walking over, just goes to the grab. Devil Jin lasers! Forces her into the corner. And Naymie didn't respect the Flab Blitzoki. And the seismic toss, going to catch the D-Tech. Even without a crit, that would have been death. Naymie hasn't gone back to Imoga. He's going for the command grab pretty often as a OK option after shifting to field. Now he's been jumping it every single time so far, but I guess it keeps her honest. And catches the D-Tech, slides under, catches her out the air this time. Calls Imoga to extend the combo and stack on the speed down. Leaf Blade, gonna catch. Nice dash back to avoid the 2x, but gets hit on the way in by the air. Still getting hit. She's in the corner, gets whip punished. Activates burst. Doesn't wanna be in the corner anymore. Vanny for a part, respecting it, and lands right into a seed. This is going to convert into the burst attack for a decent chunk of damage. Vanny's probably still gonna be alive at the end of this. Let's see if she uses a burst to get out of it. Flab Blitz on the reverse. Gonna catch. She's playing defensive, waiting for it to run out. And now towards the tail end, activates her own burst to try and claim this and close this round out. There's very little time left on the clock though. And she got opened up. Can't stay blocking forever. Vanny's gonna take this round. Off of the burst attack. Getting opened up. Is Naymie. And now Vanny is on tournament point. It's gonna be a tough one, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Naymie is sticking with the Sceptile pick. She does have a Suicune. She brought it out in Winners Finals, and Suicune is a character counter pick against Charizard. But it looks like she wants to stick with her main and try and work it out and see if she can manage to find an answer. Find an answer to this matchup that's been played every week at Saturday night. It's SG Pokken Weekly 71 Grand Finals, tournament point for Vanny. Naymie getting caught out of the air with a fireball, and now she's in the corner. Not a place we want to be. Anti-airs with the poison breath manages to push her out. She's bought herself some space now. And just smacks her with an Oki. Vanny did not wake up blocking that time. Fire Punch is gonna get through. Little dash back to avoid the follow-up options. That's working out for her so far. Pushes her to the wall. This round looking very clean for Naymie, but it looks like a weird grab attempt there. Misses, and now this is going to be the famous VannyStar field face combo. Decides not to block it and lose the synergy, just decides to take the damage. Immediately activates burst. Both players are burst now. And that one's going to go underneath, unfortunately. Vanny's too high. What a heartbreaker. This is something that happened a lot in these matches. And to have it happen again at this stage, with Vanny just a round away from taking the tournament, you hate to see that happen. Another strange whiff grab attempt, and that's gonna be the conversion again. Let's see if Naymie just decides to take the shield break this time. She does. You lose some meter every time your shield gets broken, so that's the trade-off. You gotta pick either take damage or you're gonna take synergy loss when Vanny does that. Now she's up against the wall. And Naymie's trying to slowly fight her way back out. Gets whiff punish on the poison breath again. Vanny playing very clean right now. But this is maybe Naymie's opportunity with the Animoga. It's gonna push her out. Saddle her with a speed down debuff. And Vanny tries to jump and gets hit. Poison breath a little bit too low again. Vanny can in fact fly pretty high, so sometimes you have to make a snap judgment call as to see whether your anti-air will actually reach. A bunch of cancelling going on. Oh my word! They both activated their big anti-air command grabs. And Naymie came out on top that time. Attack is down though, and she doesn't have a whole lot of... Vanny has to make something happen now. She's gotten basically no life. Activates burst. Timer is running out. Time is going to be a factor. If Naymie chooses, she can just stay back and try and avoid getting hit, but she gets opened up. She's probably going to barely survive this. The first few opening hits tacked on some proration. End of a defense buff with low life. And now... And the dragon barely taking it by the skin of her teeth. Vanny had pretty much a foolproof plan to just run away and take it by time at that point. But she went into flight stance after avoiding Imoga. And that left her open for Naymie to just run up and do the remaining of the homing. This might have been her fatal mistake. As Naymie's feeling that last victory and is pushing in for her with her momentum. Playing the footsies. Her fire punch is going to find its target this time. It's going to block all these fireballs. CDC grab. Vanny was in the air. Almost manages to punish on the falling down, but she gets grabbed instead. This is gonna be tricky. Manages to catch out the flare blitz with the leaf blade. Tries to go for it again. Setting up the leaf Oki. Seed Oki. And then Imoga is going to catch Vanny low enough. And manages to land the command grab. But it's at mid-screen, so all she gets is Oki. But it's still pretty good. Forcing Vanny back into the corner. Gets it again. This is going to be the wall splat. And the Izuna drop. That's a good answer. It's a good answer. So Naymie feeling herself. This is going to be 2-2. And she's still got a chance in the game. It's impressive answer back. So Vanny's still sitting at tournament point. All she needs to do is win one more. But if Naymie wins this one, she's going to reset the bracket and we're going to get ourselves another best of 5. Vanny probably doesn't want that. Because the longer you play, the more fatigued you get, you know? It is midday for her though. It is nighttime for us, but it's midday for her. Still. Here we go then. So the projectile just backs off. And she tried to leaf blade the fireball that time. Good anti-air, that's an answer. And just keep swinging. The CDC dash back to whiff punish, the fire punch. Catches out of the air with the poison breath. That's gonna be the wall splat. Naymie playing much better on point now with the neutral. Doing all the right things to punish. Bait out Vanny's approaching lunges and punish them. But now, she's in the corner again. This is where she doesn't really want to be. As Vanny calls Rotom, goes for another combo extension. And Naymie activates Burst to try and get her way out. But Vanny is probably, yeah, it's just gonna fly over there. At least she's not gonna get punished for it this time. Manages to catch the dive kick when Emoga was caught. That was a good answer. Naymie showing signs of life. Even more signs of life. See if she can ride this momentum. CDC forward. Good dash back to avoid the flamethrower. Good ends here. The presence of mind right now with Naymie is on another level. And she's got another dash back. She's playing really well so far. Gets an armor break. Defense down on Vanny's side. She's gonna have to be careful. Fireball into Fire Punch. And then Emoga is going to catch on the dive kick. This is gonna give her a conversion. With the speed down that Vanny is saddled with, this is gonna be tricky to work back. Flies right through the magical leaf. Gets counted. Oh! Naymie tried to go for a Zuna drop there. It was a little bit too far. But still, 91 health. This is looking very good for Naymie right now. And she goes for it! Raw! The nerve. Oh no, she tried to grab. Vanny jumped this time. Alright, this is gonna be... You gotta be careful. You gotta be so careful because that's the seismic toss, and that's probably gonna go into burst attack. No, Vanny's holding off. If it doesn't kill, she's just gonna hold it. Just get Oki instead. And the situation is rapidly turning around. Unfortunate. Vanny with one well-placed command grab, turning the tables. It's gonna be a round apiece. This is gonna be the final round. And calling Emoga right at the start, jumping over. Flamethrower is gonna catch. Naymie getting tagged now. She's getting tagged in the corner. Her anti-airs are whiffing. And another seismic toss is going to catch on the D-tag. This is gonna be so much damage. She's gonna have to take this Oki. It's a mid-screen Oki. She's gonna do it for the dashbacks. She's looking for the dashbacks. D-tag. And Vanny was ready for it that time. Just counters through it. Naymie tried to go for a grab there. Vanny has the presence of mind to break it, and that seismic toss is going to take it. Vanny running it away. Running away with that game. Capitalizing off Naymie's mistakes. What a heartbreaker. Naymie just lost all her momentum on that last round after that comeback from Vanny. And it's just unfortunate. She was playing super well too up to that point. But Vanny is going to run away with another championship title in SG Pokken Weekly 71. So congratulations to our players. Vanny is going to go out at first place, Naymie at second, and Kaiko, well, he made third with a Kurogunk. I think that's an achievement in itself.